I am John Malloy, Director of Education for the Toronto District School Board, and I'd like to share some reflections about the arts. Providing effective programming and learning opportunities in the arts is an important commitment in the Toronto District School Board. We provide many opportunities through different programs such as dance, drama, visual arts, music, spoken word, and more throughout our system. We have exemplary staff in our schools and many community partners that support our commitment to the arts. This past spring, the TDSB has also experienced very challenging budget processes, and reductions were made across the system in many areas, including the arts. And a small number of school communities have been impacted by these budget reductions in the arts, and I do understand why these school communities are concerned. But in order to clarify our commitment to the arts and to deliver engaging programs for students, I would like to share the following points. As a musician and a former teacher and a principal of a specialized arts school, I fully understand the opportunities these programs offer. I believe in the importance of strong community schools that deliver programs and opportunities for our students to succeed. And I also understand the importance of specialized programs in schools where it makes sense to bring students and staff together to offer effective programming in the arts, trades, technology, athletics, and more, which is why our specialized schools and programs are not going anywhere. With that said, I believe that we must continuously review how students gain access to specialized programs and schools in the TDSB. This means you may see changes to the application, audition, and admission processes to these programs. We need to be sure our application and audition processes are equitable, inclusive, and reflect the great diversity of students and families in Toronto. Our board, supported by staff and myself, has set direction through the multi-year strategic plan, and based on our approved budget, difficult policy decisions have been made. Government budget reductions are challenging, and the board needed to make hard decisions about how to use finite resources. Even with these budget reductions, we will continue our work to ensure that we move forward as a system and stay committed to the following points. All of our schools will engage students effectively. We will focus on the equitable allocation of resources so that all students have access and opportunities. We admit that some of our communities in the TDSB have historically been underserved, and we will address this reality. Specialized programs in schools are not closing, and the board may need to make changes related to how students get into these programs and where they may be located. And last but not least, the arts are very important and will remain an important part of the education experience for TDSB students. As always, here at the TDSB, we continue to make our students our priority. Thank you for listening.